Hi, everybody. Welcome to ZealZaddy. My name is Scott. My pronouns are he, him, and this is the Magnus Archives Miami. This is our horror game based on the podcast and built off the game of the same name. The Magnus Archives role-playing game was created by Monty Cook Games, who did an amazing job of translating the podcast into game form. Of course, everyone who knows the Magnus Archives knows the Rusty Quill. They're the creators of the podcast. They do amazing work. They still have ongoing sessions. Sessions. I don't know if that's the right word. Episodes. Love listening to it. It's fantastic. I think a lot of the people in the show listen to it also, or at least have listened to it. Next week on Monday, not tomorrow, but the week after, we have a really interesting story talk, which I really hope a lot of you come by and check out. It's on planning and operating TTRPG charity streams, and the guests on that, it's a fantastic guest list. Jess the Human, Nekla the Druid, Rue Morg, Honey and Dice, and Sweet Rosie B, who are wonderful members of the community, always taking care of just so many things out there. So come by, check it out. I hope you have fun with us. The Magnus Archives Miami is a horror campaign that may contain material not suitable for all audiences. It contains material from deep personal fears to existential threats to humanity. So listener discretion is advised. All right, welcome everybody. Make sure our audio's on. It's not, now it is. I have to check every time. I don't know how it ends up on or off depending on what I'm doing. Tonight's episode, by the way, is Alone with Others. I forgot to mention that in the opening. So let's let everybody go around, say who they are, where they can be found. Why don't we start with Satori? I don't know if we've ever started with Satori.
I don't know if we've started with me either, but I promise I won't fuck it up. My name is Chenoa Reed. I go by she, they. I play Satori Folk, she, her. You can find me at Zephyrite pretty much on every platform or over at Diceberg Ahead, which is a TTRPG podcast. Popcorn, Walter.
Are you picking Walter next?
Popcorn Walter. Yeah.
Okay, Walter.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Shatargat. You can find me as Shatargat on probably everywhere. Yeah, that's all for now.
Who are you picking next then? Who's popcorning off you?
Okay, I'm popcorning Sam.
All right. Hi, I'm Jack. I use they, he pronouns. I'm playing Sam Murphy, who uses he, him pronouns. You can find me on Bluesky as Flamin' Hotrod-69 and same username on Tumblr. I don't do too much TTRPG stuff, but I've been a really big fan of the Magnus Archives for the last, I think, almost 6 years now.
Oh my God.
Right,
long.
Popcorn. Oh, it's been on longer. I just started listening to 2019.
It's like my
And
brain,
that's dedication, by the way.
yeah.
No, it is. I actually have a tattoo from the podcast that I just realized I forgot about.
That's cool.
No fucking way.
No, I do. I don't know if I could show it or not, but
Yeah, don't get me banned.
yeah. Oh, it's just an eye and it says Ceaseless Watcher on it. That's all. It's not anything too graphic. But I'll popcorn it to Nova.
Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. My name is Wayra. My pronouns are she, they, and I play Nova DeVoe, whose pronouns are also she, they. You can find me on most socials at Fake Shiny and over at the Rainbow Dice Club's Tales of Three podcast. I guess Alder.
The only
I
one
think
left.
I'm the only one who hasn't gone, so I
Yeah.
think by default that popcorn's over to me. Hey everybody, my name is Quinn. I use any pronouns. I am playing Alder Hughes, who uses they, he pronouns. You can find me Currently, you can find me on Saturdays for at least the next 2 weeks over on Logomancy Media, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. We are playing Emergent, which is another horror game. So if you're here and you like horror, you should also check that out. It is a 4-episode mini-series. So the first two, the videos of those will be up on YouTube as soon as we finish editing out the tech errors that we had in the first episode. But I believe they're still available on Twitch if you want to get caught up. And then that is shockingly the only thing that I'm doing right now. I thought I was a lot busier this month, but you can find me there for the next couple of days. Yeah, I chronically overbook myself, but so far so good. And then I'm here every week.
All right. When we left last week, it was the calmest end to an episode I think we've ever had. Everybody just went home and went to sleep.
Everyone went to bed.
Most part. Except Alder, who went to do something else and then went to sleep.
I went to sleep. Everything was fine.
Did anybody do something other than go to sleep or go home and go to sleep? Because I think that's it. What did you do, Walter?
Probably this time Walter went to a strip club or something.
Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay. So you went and spent money, drank, debauched. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, like following his passions.
Mm-hmm. It becomes morning. Everyone slept. No one had bad dreams. Nobody had nightmares or visions or is drawn into liminal spaces. No one turned into a werewolf. One person drank and debauched a bit more than they probably should have. Alder, you wake up in the morning feeling so refreshed. Like the most refreshed you've been since you started working at the Magnus Institute, except maybe your first day when you were just, super excited. And sitting next to you is Eileen.
Lovely. Wonderful. Alder definitely starts a little bit good morning.
Good
Have
morning,
you been
sunshine.
sitting there long?
She's got a Bloody Mary that looks like she's been drinking for a bit. Yeah, I had a question for you. Do you know how to get some really good olive wood? There's a piece of furniture that needs a repair, and the chair uses olive wood, and it's really hard to get anymore. You probably need to get it from Europe at some point, because I don't think you can get it in the US without importing it, because honestly, it's all terrible here. It's bits of nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I know exactly how to do that, but I am a researcher. That's my job. So I bet I could find out. Yeah, I think I actually don't remember what my official title is. I don't know. Lately, we've kind of been doing whatever. I think it's field researcher is technically my job. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a valuable trait that the building can benefit from that if you're capable of procuring the right kinds of materials needed to really maintain or even improve a building like this one. So I've left a little list of potential places to maybe find the wood. Maybe you can
Perfect.
research it into existence here. That would be really great. We really need that, because that chair, it got a ding in it from somebody about 8 or 10 years ago, and nobody's been able to get the wood, and I figure you will probably do great at this. All right. Would you like a Bloody Mary? We want me to bring you one up? And she downs it.
No, I think I'm gonna start with coffee this morning.
Oh, yeah.
But are you not a coffee person? I just have to ask, because the coffee in this building is not great.
I'll drink coffee in Italy or in France. Not everywhere in France. In Italy, some places in France, Spain, if you're getting the right kinds of things. Oh, but the garbage that they have here, except at 3 o'clock, the Cuban coffee, really interesting, really good too. Although I haven't had it good in this here before, but in other places in the area. All right, well, I'm going to get going. Enjoy your day. And she walks through the wall and out.
You too. Yeah. Okay. As soon as she's gone, I'm gonna really briefly glance. Is the list that she left me just like a piece of paper on the desk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look at that, add that to the mental list of things to do, and then hide the piece. I want to put the paper somewhere away. The glasses are also put away. Like, I want to make sure everything is in the desk where no one else will see it. And then I'm going to kind of, take a minute and, like, wake up, since I did just get up and get greeted by this, and be like, okay. And then I'm going to go downstairs via the stairs, not the elevator.
Okay.
And just go down to the first floor and go outside.
Okay, you go outside.
Okay. I think, like, after talking to Dawn last night and knowing what I know about Dawn, Alder just needed to check and make sure that they could still leave the building. So they walk outside and have a moment. They're just like, okay, everything's fine. Dawn was over-exaggerating. Everything's fine and nothing is wrong. And then we'll walk back inside, still take the stairs because I still don't want to see Dawn.
Okay.
And go, do I know where Satori is staying? Because I know that she is in the safe area.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna go over and knock on Satori's door.
And
Does
before
me
you
or
knock,
Walt or Kyle answer?
Kyle opens the door really quietly. And he steps out and kind of closes the door really quietly. Hey, Alder, everything okay? And he's whispering, like, keeping it quiet.
Yeah. Everything's fine. I was just gonna ask Satori if she wanted to go on a coffee run this morning. We don't normally drink the building coffee because it's bad.
It's Garbo.
I heard. She's actually, like, for real sleeping? Like, for the first time in a long time, it seems. That's why I was like, when I heard you coming down the hall, I was like, oh, I better preempt this. By the way, you have a very light step, and it's very distinguishable.
Thank you.
But if you want to get coffee, I think she would love some coffee when she does wake up. Maybe she'll wake up soon. I don't know. I just don't want to wake her up.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Since we had a day yesterday, yeah, you were there for that, yeah. Okay, just tell her when she wakes up to text me then.
Okay. And he turns and goes to open the door, and he realizes he's locked out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
God damn it, Kyle.
Do you wanna come? You can, like, hang out in the office, I guess, until I can.
All right, I'll come.
I mean,
Sorry,
she's gonna
let me
come up
touch
to
her.
the office eventually. Yeah. She's gonna wake up, and when she does, she'll come to the office. So
Do you have paper or anything?
paper, yeah. There's
pen?
plenty of paper and pen. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Alder always realistically has paper and a
Yes.
pen on them somewhere. And we
Probably a
established that have the
backpack.
colored pencil somewhere. So, like, yeah.
He writes a note. Got locked out. Went to get coffee with Alder. See you in the office or something. And slides it under the door. Oh, shoot. I almost slid the pencil. Here's your pencil.
Don't worry about it. I have another one.
And he goes with you. Are we picking up Nova?
Um,
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
You're in the building too, right, Nova? Because you weren't able to stay in your...
I am, yeah, but I don't think Nova's in her room though.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. He wouldn't say that then. All right, let's go get coffee.
Yeah. I mean,
You
we
head
can
out to
stop
get
by and see
coffee.
if anyone else is here yet. Probably not. I feel like everyone's gonna. I didn't sleep in this morning. I don't know why. I just woke up. I feel like everyone's probably gonna sleep in after yesterday. So
Yeah, I hope so.
yeah, yeah.
They don't give you enough weekends off. It seems you work every weekend.
That
What's up
has
with
been the
that?
case lately. It's not intentionally. It just kind of emergencies keep popping up. I mean, last weekend was the dance that was, and that was kind of unavoidable, and I think things kind of keep happening. I don't know.
Yeah, is that even work? And and you start walking and like chit chat as you go. Sam, you wake up in the morning refreshed. You feel like a weight has been lifted, and it is weird that your your apartment just looks normal, except
Yeah.
for the things you did around. Like I think you put brushes or something in corners and stuff. Or was that here?
I think that was at
No,
Nova's
that was at Nova's.
place.
That was at Nova's.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you wake up, the staff by your side, your mom's little bag by your side.
Uh, what time is it? I don't know if Sam would want to go in
What
at
time do you
least
want to
maybe
wake
like a
up?
half day.
Okay. So
Okay, if
late morning.
this, yeah, like late morning, like 11.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. You have a couple messages from Mace just checking on you.
Sam, actually, Sam might pause on responding to him for a second because he has to still process what happened the night before and everything, going from, oh, ghosts aren't real and everything he had gone through was fake, to, I just used the staff to like smash a dude through a building.
Yep. That's kind of a big thing.
And it's weird because Sam's never been like the bold type for most of his life, even when he was in the community with his grandmother. But there's something about doing something like that that gives you a feeling of confidence. But then on the other hand, if he realizes that, like, oh, maybe all of this stuff wasn't just cult stuff, if it was real, then why why wasn't he able to talk to his grandmother? Why did the community cast him out for something he didn't do? And there's some anger and a lot more grief as well, thinking about that. Um, I think Sam will start getting ready to go to work anyhow, and he will take the staff with him.
Okay.
I think it's just going to be something he carries around from now. It's a part of him now.
Nova, where are you at then?
I think Nova has been up since a little bit before dawn. I'm in the hotel gym.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You're the first one to use the gym.
yeah, I think she's gonna work out some stress and look for a punching bag. Lift some weights and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, you're working out you have the long mirror in front of the machines and the weights, and it's early. There's corporate types that are in there, like working other offices, maybe a couple hotel workers that are taking advantage of the hotel also, and a few guests. People use it, or in the morning it gets used probably more than any other time. So you actually have some company in there, and people are working, and the music is too loud, probably pretty bad. someone's it's probably just radio, and they picked a station that is. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're the one controlling the radio. I don't know. If you're not controlling it, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad then. I think she's got her headphones in
Okay.
to block out other people.
Are you someone who works out most days before joining the Miami office?
I think so, but today especially, I think she got up much earlier.
Okay. I'll come back to you in a minute. Walter,
Okay.
You wake up from, actually, you probably are going to bed. It becomes dawn.
Where am I?
An hour later. No, you're still at the bar, at the strip club, and it starts getting morning, and they start closing. All right. You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Last round.
This early?
Some people want to go home and sleep. They got to come back to work in 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever it's going to be today.
Nah, mood killers.
Yeah. Sorry. People got to sleep. Would you like a last drink? Last round?
Whatever. I'll just pay for the last of my tab, and then I'll just leave the building.
And you go to pay for it, and there's a woman sitting next to you. She goes, I got this one. I got it. You don't mind, do you?
Ooh. Thank you.
And you look over, and there's something familiar about this person. They're not dressed. And even though you don't recognize them, there's something in the voice that sounds familiar to you. You're not sure what it is. You heading back to work this morning? You gonna maybe go to the beach or go get some coffee? What would you like to do?
You know, you know that I like to have some fun, but life also wants me to do some boring stuff as well. So maybe next time.
Next time. And you finish your drink, and she walks away. And the bartender comes over, like, who was that? Why was she naked? She's not one of our workers.
What?
She can't be like that in here.
I don't know.
Hold on. You got to get going. I got to make sure she gets dressed and gets out of here. Oh my God.
Good luck with that.
And you head out. And where do you go after that? Do you go home? Do you go to work?
I'll check my new phone and check the time. Another boring day starts.
Can you give me a roll?
Shit. Okay.
You've been drinking hard all night.
I have 10.
So it'd be 13 on this. Okay. And you leave, and so you're going to go to boring work then?
Yeah.
So dull. Satori, you wake up. The sun, the curtains were closed except for a little slit in the middle that apparently the sun moved just enough to start crossing your eyes, and it's starting to wake you up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the room, and there's nobody here.
I feel well rested.
You feel well rested. Everybody gets back 4 stress.
Thank God. I was at 6.
We needed that.
Still have 2 stress, but I feel like that's a normal amount for Satori.
Yes.
Thank God. Okay.
And it's about 11
Yeah, I get up.
a.m.
I'm like, oh my God. It's so late. I'm gonna get up and take a shower. Kind of take my sweet time, I think, since I already woke up late and I'm feeling good.
Yeah. You go to shower and there's a note sitting under the door over by the shower and from Kyle saying he went to get coffee with Alder.
Oh, nice.
And he
Glad
locked
he's
himself out.
bonding. Oh. No. Well, I just shrug and I go take a shower, and after I'll just head into the office and see what everybody's up to.
All right. So it seems like most people are getting into the office at 11-ish, 11:30-ish, noon. Except Nova, and Alder. Alder, you get into the office, and Nova, you're done with the gym by then, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And you're probably in the office when Alder and Kyle arrive.
I think there's a montage that we don't need to do, but just because I think it's hilarious. I don't think that Alder remembers anyone's coffee order or knows Nova's, because I don't know if I've ever seen Nova drink coffee. So I think there's a moment of Kyle and Alder at the coffee shop, debating what everyone would drink and trying to figure it out, and not wanting to text anyone because they think everyone's still asleep. They kind of go back and forth for a couple minutes. And I think that is their bonding. It's
Nova rides a Harley. She likes American coffee. Black, probably.
that sounds right.
Harley riders
feel
and cowboys, right? They like black coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe get some cream if they're being wimpy today or something. I think that's how they see it. Sugar.
That's how I like my coffee.
Cowboy.
I feel like Kyle knows how Satori likes her coffee. So I think we're good there. I feel like Walter probably also drinks black coffee. And the largest one that they have, given everything I know about Walter. And then I think I feel like I remember Sam drinking something with a lot of sugar in it, but I don't remember what it was. So
Probably
I think
a caramel macchiato or a frap, something like that.
Thai latte
so
with soy.
so Sam is technically lactose intolerant. I don't remember which one of those has milk in them.
All of them.
All of
Okay.
them. It would have to be a milk substitute unless you get an Americano, which those are kind of gross.
Yeah.
Sorry to hate on the Americano lovers, but
yeah, the point being there's a 50-50 chance we get everyone's order wrong, except for Satori's, because I do feel like Kyle knows that. But we're trying really hard. And then I think it would make sense that it takes us maybe a little bit longer to get coffee than a normal coffee run, because we stand there for a minute being wait a second. I also feel like by the time everyone wakes up and gets there, the coffee won't even be hot anymore. But we tried. We get an A for effort.
Right.
And then by the time we get back, I imagine it's just Nova there alone.
Yeah, you get in. Nova's there. Actually, maybe Walter is starting to get in by now too. So actually, Nova, you're there. Walter arrives. He looks like he smells like he's been drinking and out all night. And you catch the distinct shimmer of glitter on his shoulder and maybe through his beard a little bit.
I feel like I know what that means. Had a great time. That's what that means. I think she just kind of gives a small wave when she sees him come in. It's did you have a good night?
Yep. What
Awesome.
about you?
Oh, yeah. I crashed so hard when I got home.
Home?
Well, the hotel.
Ah.
Yeah.
and Alder and Kyle arrive shortly after. And there's like an awkward silence in there when you arrive.
Hey guys, good morning. We brought coffee. I know it was a long night last night. Here, Walter and Nova. Guessing Satori and Sam are not in yet.
Not yet. Thanks for this, though.
Yeah, I hope it is to your liking. I don't know that I don't know your coffee order. Though to be fair, I didn't really remember anyone's coffee order. I have not done the coffee run yet before. It's fine. Coffee's coffee. I know.
It's the gesture that matters.
Cool. I know we're probably gonna wait until Satori and Sam get here to do anything. I've got some like research stuff to work on, so I'll be here working on that. I
And,
kind of like awkwardly sit down.
and when you sit down, you realize Kyle is looking at your corkboard.
Oh, yeah, that's just like a way of keeping track of all of, well, not all. I ordered a second one. I am still waiting on that. I actually should probably check with Satori to see where that is. But just keeping track of like some of our active cases and stuff. I don't think, yeah, you're allowed to look at that. But you can just like wait. You can wait in here. You can wait at Satori's desk if you want to. Or Sam's. Those are the only open seats. Or there's like couches in the lobby.
I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. I think I'm supposed to stay in the lobby. I think Satori doesn't let me in here because you're like spies and stuff. I'm not supposed to see spy stuff,
I mean,
right? You're spies, right? Like
Nova like tilts her head
Like-
in confusion.
yeah. I guess kind of. Like not really, but sure. If that's what Satori told you, then yes.
Yes.
all right, I'll wait in the
Yes.
lobby.
Yeah, you can wait in the lobby. Yeah, yeah.
Why is there police tape on the door? I don't want to know.
No, you don't.
Never mind. And he heads out, goes into the lobby, sits in the lobby.
She like turns in her chair. Nova turns in her chair. And she's like, "I'm an international super spy."
Actually, speaking of spies, it's not super incredibly related to anything we have going on at the moment, but since we are waiting for the others, Nova, I wanted to ask you about this Jamie person who uses doors.
Oh yes. What about them?
Because I'm pretty sure that Jamie is the one who let Eileen out of the ballroom. And have you like been able to look into? I'm just wondering if that's like a possible research topic. Do you have a last name, like Jamie, or like a role or position that she has at the FBI? Like maybe we could try and do. I feel like digging into FBI people is probably a really dangerous thing, but given the way you've described her, she sounds like she is kind of in our wheelhouse adjacent, since she has some kind of power, abilities, magic. I don't know the right word.
I didn't want to interrupt, but what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, we briefly mentioned Jamie yesterday, I think, right?
Just a little.
Yeah. So remember when I went to New York to talk to oh no, you were in Boston. Never mind. So while you guys were away, I went to the FBI headquarters to kind of talk about the case with Teddy. I dug up some stuff that they weren't aware of, so we wanted to connect and share info. And I met Jamie there, and things got weird. Jamie made me an offer to take someone out in exchange for a favor. And
What do you mean by someone?
like Teddy.
Okay, let's be more clear about this kind of details, please.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Yeah, she offered me a deal to take out Teddy, in exchange for seeing my sister again, which didn't need to happen 'cause she showed up anyway. Um, and she transported me from New York to here instantly through a door. I just opened a door and walked out into the Magnus Archives. And was here.
Oh,
Also, not to change topics again, but I've got a running mental list of things that I need to do and talk to people about, and sometimes things get lost. We should have like a code word or like a code phrase that only we know, so we know that you're not your sister. Just like, because I mean, how do we know that you're you right now?
That's fair.
I'm guessing because we're talking about like things that you know, like the Jamie stuff. I'm assuming your sister doesn't know that.
I hope
good
not.
idea, but we should wait for the others.
Yes. Yeah, we should all go over that together. Just, I'm saying it now so I don't forget, because I will forget, because
That's
I've got
fair.
a lot of things. So,
I have a question.
Yeah,
Did Jamie use any kind of item, maybe, to do this transportation?
not that I'm aware of.
Like, I don't know, a key or something?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Like I said, I was in Jamie's office 1 minute. Well, not even an office, like I guess like an interrogation room, and the next I was here. And the other day, actually, Jamie showed up here by opening the door to this office and just kind of walked through, and the door vanished.
We have no any safety here. Beautiful.
I mean, how do you... That's honestly, yeah, that's true. But like, how do you stay safe from someone who can make doors connect for all around the world, just appear and disappear whenever they want?
I don't know, but I'm trying to find a way.
That'd be awesome, actually. Thank you.
yeah, like I'm just thinking maybe while the others aren't here, we could all kind of like try and investigate either Jamie or other people who might have abilities like that. And then again, I've kind of got like a list of things I need to research and look into. So maybe we just like do some researching until everyone else gets here.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Another question. Do we have any countdown about this Jamie person? For any reason?
I don't think
No.
so. Just take Teddy out whenever I can, is what she said.
Okay.
The sooner the better.
So our priority is still this werewolf thing.
I mean, I think Teddy is kind of a priority just because she is threatened to kill. Like, Walter, you are like from what I've heard, you are like next on her list. And so I feel like Teddy should be a really big priority. We also still have to go to the courthouse from that tape that we found a couple days ago. Like the werewolf thing is the next thing with like a deadline, but that is still in 2 weeks. You know, I mean, we solved Sam's cult thing in like a day and a half, so I feel like werewolf thing shouldn't take us a full 2 weeks, right?
And as you're saying that, Sam arrives.
Hey, speak of the devil.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, there is coffee on your desk that hopefully isn't
sweet.
bad.
Sam, gonna take. So would there be any like milk or cream in the coffee?
Yeah.
I feel
that you
like I
got?
need to like roll like okay, wait, I'm gonna do evens odds. That's my 50-50. I'm gonna do
Okay.
evens odds on my dice to see because it is I think a
what's-
50-50 chance.
So evens, yes. Odds, no.
Evens yes, odds no. We'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
Threw my dice way off of why so far over there. Okay, rolled a 7. So
No.
we
God.
said odds no.
Thank
No, you're
goodness.
good. You're
Okay.
fine.
That's
So
awesome.
Sam takes a sip and it's just like, all right, seems interesting, but we'll drink it. It's fine.
It's not great, but it won't make you sick. There we go.
As long as it keeps me awake, I'll drink whatever. And Sam's gonna. I'm assuming everyone's like sitting in a circle, sort of talking.
Everyone but Satori.
Yeah.
And you saw
Okay,
Kyle
so-
on the way in. He's sleeping on the couch in the lobby.
Mhm.
In the lobby.
Okay. All right. So do we need to debrief about last night, or should we focus on everything else on the list first?
I think we are gonna wait till Satori gets here to do the debrief.
That makes sense.
But Alder was mentioning researching.
Yeah, I was gonna do some researching this morning. I think we should probably start to look into some of the other stuff. Sam, do you have anything like on your? I always have a to research list of just things I want to look into when we have free time, which has been rare lately. But I feel like we got a little while maybe before Satori. Kyle said she hasn't been sleeping great, but was sleeping really good this morning, so.
That's fair. There is a statement I heard a long while ago before things started getting really weird, but there was no follow-up. It had something to do with the courthouse and voodoo stuff.
Yeah.
Been a hot minute, I won't lie.
That's right. I found that on your desk and played it for everyone.
Oh, awesome.
It seemed relevant, and I realized I never told you that, but it was sitting there.
It's fair. I haven't been exactly the most present the last couple of
It's
days.
okay. We also
Understandable.
didn't follow up on it, so I think it's definitely on a list of things to look into. And we haven't researched it. We haven't done anything, so
Okay.
it sounds like we all have stuff to research.
I
Sure,
think
Walter?
I think one of you should call Satori first, right?
I don't really want to wake her up if she's sleeping. I think we can research until she gets here, and then we're not gonna go to the courthouse or anything
Hey,
yet.
even I'm here, okay? So we should
That is true.
begin our work. And I still don't have anyone's number.
Oh yeah, because you got your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that first.
Right.
Let's give Walter all of our numbers.
Yeah.
And then
How do you have them give you the numbers? You just give them their phone around, let them punch it in.
Probably someone adds me into the group, and I'll save everyone.
Okay.
We all just say our names, Sam, so you can see which number goes to.
yeah, that one's mine. Yeah.
Satori, you finish showering and getting dressed and ready to go, and it's noonish at this point, maybe a little afternoon even.
Yeah.
And I guess you're gonna go to the head of the office, and you open the door, and when you close it, you feel a presence near, and when you turn around, the woman who had bitten your finger is standing there. We have unfinished discussion, and to be honest, I still have your taste in my mouth, and it's alluring.
What do you want? Sam is off the table now, so.
I know, and the smell is strong. I had seen your compatriot this morning, Walter, and didn't feel right about what I am going to do to you. I didn't want to do it to him. Something's off about him. Made me feel weird. So I apologize, but I'm going to take your skin today. And she reaches for you. Can you make me an initiative roll?
I will. Yeah, I have. I'm trained in initiative, which is nice.
Nice. This is the time for it.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad time for your phone to have buzzing a little, having messages.
How many experience did we get last time? Did we get 4 or 5?
Did I give it last time? I don't
Nope.
think I did. I would say it's a 5-er.
Okay.
Oh,
I might roll again. I rolled an 8. So there's a possibility I could roll higher. Yeah, I'll roll.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was lower. Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Okay. So she grabs your skin, and from her wrist, you see there's a little pouch.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's made of like a pinkish leather.
Yeah.
When she grabs your skin, she yanks down, and you take 5 points of damage, unless you have armor. And you feel your skin tear away from your leg, and
Oh God. Okay.
I need your skin, and it needs to be intact. I wish to be you for a bit. I can't tell you how excited I'm going to be. And you feel a tear, and it's not like it's a deep tear. It's just the skin on the surface.
It was
leaving
just
5?
The
flesh. 5 damage, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Down in the office, all of you.
I am wearing that pendant because I went to bed with a pendant, so I don't know if that's relevant at all.
The one in
but...
in the button? Is it buttoned in?
No, I had
no,
a little
pendant.
necklace.
Oh, right.
It was my mom's or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Down in the office, you all hear the door slam shut in the lobby, and the office assistant comes in and goes, "Something happened with your friend. He took off like he was in trouble. Is everything okay?"
what?
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
I don't know. He ran out. He almost broke the door to get out.
Nova's out.
I guess Sam follows.
All right.
I am not going to go with them.
Oh, you're gonna
Because
work
I'm
on
gonna
fixing
stay-
the furniture.
I'm gonna stay and wait until they're gone, and then I'm gonna put the glasses on.
Okay.
You
only if Walter's
sneaky
also leaving.
geeks.
The what?
Only if Walter's also leaving.
Right.
If everyone goes, I'm gonna kind of pretend like I'm following behind. I just every time there's trouble, I am of no use. So I want to see if I can do something sneaky and clever. It's probably gonna go badly.
Wow.
Listen, I said at the start of this that Alder was gonna make really smart and intelligent decisions today, and that's what we're doing. That is sarcasm.
What do you do, Walter, when you hear that? You head out with everyone?
Probably, yeah. I'll probably rush forward.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I'm
you,
just gonna
Nova, and
go
Sam.
last. I'm pocket the glasses and bring them with me, and then follow. And then once everyone's a little bit out of sight, I'm gonna put them on.
Okay. And you see when all of you get out, except Alder, you see the door to the stairway slowly closing.
I'm following.
Yeah.
All right. Upstairs, Satori. Things are looking up. You feel like the pain almost started and stopped in an instant, because with the skin torn away, you had no more receptors. So it almost doesn't feel bad anymore. But there's blood all over from it.
Yeah.
And it's your action again.
Yeah. I feel like I don't have any salt on me because I just changed clothes. And I have a feeling I forgot to grab anything. I was feeling good. I didn't have any nightmares to remind me of the dangers outside. But I feel like I might have salt in that room and or have salted that room already. So I'm going to try and like push past her in kind of a blind rage to get back into my hotel room for like some semblance of sanctuary.
All right. Let me look at your character sheet. I mean, you have a lot of combat skills.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly involving guns.
Yeah. So the door was closed and it was locked. So you need to use the key, which is
Yeah.
an actual key, not a card like a modern hotel. So you're actually having to reach in and get your key out and fumble around while you're being attacked. Are you sure that you want to do that? Or, I mean, you do know that you had salted the walls in there and it seemed to work before on other things. So maybe that is the safest place to go.
I could always just roll or like spend some speed to like
You can.
try and be quick.
And you can use effort to even speed it up more.
Yeah, I've got an effort.
What's
So
your speed
I'll-
effort? Or what's your speed edge?
1,
Okay, so you can use 1 level of effort. It'll cost
3
3.
speed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, actually, you have 1 edge, so it'll cost you 2. It reduces. The
Okay.
cost.
So I'll spend that too then,
Okay.
and I will roll speed check to try and get.
Yep. It's eased by 1.
Okay, so that was a 15 on the die.
Yeah. You get to the door. You click the key in and turn it, and you jump in. Make me a defense roll.
Okay. Is it a might defense?
Yes.
Okay, this I am also trained in. Ugh. That was a 4.
Okay. She rips on your other leg and strips meat off of your muscle and flesh, and you take another 5 as you land in the room, and she stops dead at the wall. I mean, at the doorway, even with the door open. And she takes your flesh while she stands and looks at you, and she rolls your meat up on her leg, both of her legs, and it sort of tightens to her. Oh, your flesh is so valuable to me. I love it. It feels so good on me. We should have more of this. If you could only. And she goes. She leaves the doorway and starts going down the hall.
You're a cunt.
I'll be back in a minute.
I like reach to the side table and like grab the salt that I'm assuming is there
Yeah.
and just like lean back out.
And when you are sitting there, you get the salt and you run over. And Kyle shows up at the door. And he looks only partially. Oh my God. I don't know if you heard that, but Siri started asking me like what I was asking about. Like, what the hell? Leave the hell alone. So he shows up. He's red in the face, and he only looks mostly humanoid. There is a breathing, and you can see a couple of his teeth are a little longer than they should be, and his hands have elongated. His fingers. What? I smell that thing! And he starts looking around. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Where's that thing? Where is that thing?
It left.
Oh, shit. And he falls back against the wall. what the fuck's happening? And you all get on the floor where the room is, and you see Kyle kind of falling against the wall, and his shirt is partially torn, and his limbs seem a little longer, and his fingers look like they've elongated some. And he looks like he's in pain as he falls back against the wall. And then way on the other end of the hall, you see the boo hag wearing 2 sets of flesh. What she had before, but her legs look like fresh, like new, fresh skin.
I feel like there's like a tattoo on there too.
Oh yeah, a tattoo. That'd be great. And you recognize the tattoo as being one on the ankle of Satori. And she has a lamp with a long reach, and she tore off the end. And she stops and considers things for a moment. And she starts heading down the other way.
If there's a chance, I would like to chase her.
Yep, this is the chance.
Okay. Come back here!
Okay,
And
make me a
Walter,
defense
right.
check when you go past Kyle.
Okay. Come on. 15.
Okay. So when you go past him, he lashes out and claws at you in the air, and you jump past him. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. And he backs away even more up against the wall. I'm sorry, Satori. I don't know what's going on. It's not the moon. And he starts chasing after Walter. What are the rest of you doing?
Sam might go chase after both of them.
Alder, you arrive at the end of the hall as they're seeing all this happening. And you see sort of Walter-ish, or not Walter-ish, Kyle-ish, being chased by Walter. And way at the end of the hall, you see a naked woman running.
Okay. And here's where the bad decision part comes in. With the glasses, do I see or know a way that I could... Oh, okay, yes. I'm putting them on as soon as I'm like able to see what's going on, yeah.
Oh,
Assuming
okay.
I'm behind everyone and that their attention is now focused forward, I'm going to
is.
put on my glasses and try and view the scene this way.
Yeah.
And try and use the glasses to find a way to shortcut. I want to cut them off, basically. Like, the reason I brought the glasses with me is because I, in anticipating something going wrong, I want to somehow magically for the others just appear in front of this chase scene.
Okay. So you put
If
the
that's a thing I
glasses
can
on.
do. I still don't fully know how the glasses work, nor does Alder. I'm just kind of hoping, like, this lets me navigate in weird ways.
It lets you navigate in weird ways through the building. And when you put them on, like, you see everything the way described last time. Even people look like sketches of an idea, you know. It's not even easy to tell exactly who each one is. There's a little difference, but it's not extreme. You know, like you don't see all the great detail you would if you were looking at something, someone up close, you know, near them or up close, to seeing all the color and form and everything. So you put the glasses on, and you can see through everything in the building. Like, it's as if you're looking through glass walls. Like, everything's just glass, and you can see through everything. And you know that at the end of the hall, they're going to run into a closed set of doors that require a card to get through. Or not a card, a key. And after that, they run into the wedge of the building. It all comes to a corner at the bar. But you'd be high up on the bar, so you would not be in the bar. And you think you could get around them, not faster than them necessarily, but you would not have things to get in your way if you used the glasses. So you know they would probably get stuck at the doors, at least for a little bit, and that would maybe buy you time to get past them, around them. But
Okay.
you'd have to exit the halls to not be seen doing it.
Yeah, if there's a way, if I
means
think
wall
there's a
walking.
way, yeah. If I think there's a way, because for one, I know that with the glasses on, at least other people, like civilians in the building, did not seem to see or notice me. I'm hoping that will be the case, that my teammates also will continue not to see or notice me. I don't know that for sure. But I would really like to not be seen. If I think that there's any chance that anyone on this team is going to see me with the glasses on, I'm not going to do it. Because I still really don't want people to know. My priority is making sure people don't know about these yet.
It seems like they're 100% preoccupied with what's happening on the other side.
Okay. Then yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get there, because I'm the least skilled fighter in this entire group. I think I'm kind of banking on the fact that I don't think Eileen is going to let me get hurt, and I'm just gonna do the stupid thing and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go cut them off, and maybe I'll make a way for Walter to get this person, because no one's gonna expect me to come from, like, the other side. It'll be fine.
Okay. So you throw the glasses on and you duck into the walls and start moving as fast as you can past. Walter and Sam, you begin... What are you doing, Nova? I didn't ask you what you were going to do. When you saw Walter go chasing after the Boohag and almost get attacked by Kyle, and then Kyle start chasing after also.
Oh boy. I think that she was gonna go to Satori. How do you look, Satori?
Both of my legs are bleeding. Just completely raw and like covered in blood, like just dripping down like my
Yeah.
socks and shoes.
Okay. Satori's the only other real fighter that I know about in the group.
Yeah. I look pissed, I think, more than anything. Like
Okay.
I am definitely more angry than I am scared.
Okay. Satori, I'll be back.
Here, and I hand you the thing of salt, like this large container of salt.
What is this gonna help?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
help one of them. And then
Thanks.
I look down the hall. Kyle!
She's gonna take off and run after the group, and I think she's gonna go and do her best to like support however she can fight these guys.
All right, Walter, you're running past, and you feel the chase behind you, and you know there's no way you're outrunning whatever it is, because it's moving just faster, and yet the thing in front, who you recognize as being the woman you saw in the bar this morning.
Okay, probably that that pisses me off a little, like why I couldn't remember her before, but currently she did something bad, and she did something bad in my property, basically, so she has to pay for it. That's the only thing that Walter's think about right now. So if I have a chance, I will try to jump on her, like trying to drop her prone or something like that. So I will try my best to get closer to her.
All right. Hold on. Let me look at your sheet real quick. Okay, so you run after her, and you have a chance to make an attack, one attack, but she's actually running probably as fast or maybe even a little faster than you. So you'd have to make a leaping jump or something to have any shot of catching her before she, just gets further than you can reach.
Okay, I mean, I'll try I'll try to sense my time and then try to jump on her.
Okay. You can do it.
Okay.
Do you want to? Oh, you don't have any might edge. Never mind. Or speed edge. Okay.
I can choose Walter to be my charge if he's within immediate range, and
He's
that
not.
would give him. Okay.
He's too far.
Oh, that would be a speed defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
Okay.
Come on.
You can always try.
Come on.
Just
Come
takes me a
on,
while.
we are just angry because we told her to stay away from our friend.
And she didn't listen.
I have an 80.
Ooh.
Would that help?
Yes. So an 18.
Yes.
You get a benefit and extra damage. I mean, you don't really do much damage when you tackle somebody, but you can actually do a little bit of damage from it because of the hit. But you also get an effect like knocking someone prone or pushing them into a wall or whatever what do you want to have happen?
Okay, so it's something like Walter feels the moment and jumps over her and knocks her prone, probably trying to save his position at top of her, and then probably will go savage because Walter doesn't care about what Kyle will do. I mean, I don't know if he's coming
What
after
about
me.
Sam, though? Sam's coming too.
But Kyle tried to attack me, so I don't know if he's chasing me or the bad lady here.
Yeah.
But I don't care about it, so I'll just hit.
Okay. You knock her prone, and then we'll get to you in a moment. Kyle catches up to you, and Kyle leaps in the air and comes down on the area. Can you make me a speed defense roll, Walter?
I will not try to get away from him because, as I said, I just focus on beating the lady. I mean,
All right.
that sounds wrong, but
Make me a might defense, please.
The boo bitch.
okay. I have 15.
Okay. So Kyle hits you and knocks you back and comes down on the boo hag and sinks claws and teeth into chest and torso, and you hear her scream. Sam, what are you doing?
So it's both of them on the boo hag, attacking her, right?
Walter was knocked off of it. You were right behind Kyle,
Um,
but Walter was attacking and was swinging.
okay. I might. Can I reach Walter, or is he further back in the hallway?
He's on the other side of the melee, but if you could go around the melee.
I think Sam's gonna wait and watch, because if Kyle is attacking her right now, he might have a handle on it. But it'll just be, I guess, I don't know if you can prepare an attack, and I don't know how to use a staff still. But if Sam gets a clear shot, he might hit her with it.
Nova, you're coming up behind, and you see Sam sort of stop and hold the staff out and seem to wait. Walter got knocked off. Kyle came down on the woman and sunk his teeth and claw hands in also. The only one and Satori is still back in the room. What are you doing when you catch up to Sam?
I think. Jesus, this is escalated a lot. I think she's gonna go over and get approach. Is there a way that she can get a good angle to toss some salt at her?
Yeah.
Without hitting Kyle?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
I would like to throw some salt at the boo hag.
Just throw the whole thing. Just open the lid and just toss the whole jar. I imagine that I put it in a mason jar like a dummy.
I think she's gonna take a fistful and just kind of chuck it as she wants to see what it does first.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a roll to hit.
Okay.
This is a speed attack.
17.
Okay. It hits it hits as a spray or a cone of the salt. And you hear sort of a gurgling yell. Gurgling maybe because the teeth of Kyle have sunk into her chest area. Mm-hmm. And she kicks Kyle hard. Satori, can you make me a speed defense for Kyle? I don't need to make these rolls.
That was a 15.
Okay. So she kicks back at him and pushes him back. And can you make me a might defense also for him?
16.
All right. She goes to tear at him and pull herself up, and he's fast, and she misses and turns and runs, and there's doors just a little beyond, and Walter's on that side. Walter, when she gets up to run, you're on the side where she's trying to run too. And Alder, you come out on the other side of the doors. And there's windows in the doors.
Can I try to catch or grab?
Yeah, you can try. Make a speed attack.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, as long as it looks like they've got things under control, I'm not doing anything because I definitely get there and I'm like, I didn't think this far ahead. This was as far as I got. I still have no combat skills, so I'm just gonna be like, it looks like Walter's got it for now. He knows what he's doing. He has a gun, maybe not with him, but he does own one.
I have 17.
Oh, you do. You grab her. You once again you make the rolls that you shouldn't be making, and you succeed. So you grab, and she is so strong though. It's hard to hold on, but with a 17 you get a minor effect.
I didn't think about it.
I know.
I mean, I just want to say, not so easy. And
all right. So you're grabbing on. And
yeah.
Nova, Sam, what are the two of you doing? You're standing side by side on the other end of the side of the melee with Kyle in between, who's drooling, and you can see has been knocked back but is getting ready to go forward again.
Okay.
And through the window of the door, you see Alder on the other side.
How'd he get there?
She's fast.
Sam's... This might be not the smartest move. Sam's gonna, throw the staff like a javelin
Okay.
Yeah.
towards bag, trying to like not hit Kyle. I have no idea what it'll do if it touches Kyle, and I'm not ready to not have the staff and see that happen.
Make me a speed attack.
Okay. Oh, that's a 17.
All right. It hits and it falls to the ground.
Oh, doesn't do anything to her?
Nothing. Nova, what are you doing?
I would like to assist Walter and take her down to the ground again, if possible.
Make me a might attack.
Sure.
Or whatever physical attacks you use.
Would this count? This wouldn't count as an unarmed, would it?
This is unarmed, yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's an 18 on the die.
That hits.
Awesome. So, yeah, I don't know if she's gonna like punch her right away, but I think she's gonna take her down to the ground for sure. She's got salt. There's open wounds. I'd like to pour the salt in the open wounds.
Okay. So you hit, you take her, you have the benefit of putting her prone. So between you and Walter, you take her prone. And then Kyle comes back down. And he comes down and he sinks teeth and claws. Can I get an attack roll, Satori?
Yeah. 16 again.
Yay.
I only roll good when it's not me.
And he hits in between the two of you, holding her down. And blood flies as he sinks teeth in again and brings it down. And then she reaches for the staff. Satori, make me a roll for her grabbing at the staff.
Please roll bad.
Roll bad. Roll bad, Satori.
I rolled a 15.
No!
She grabs the staff and she strikes at Kyle. Can you give Kyle a defense roll?
Four.
So Kyle hits the ceiling with an impact that is just brutal and is knocked back down the hall some, and he takes some damage. Hold on. And she smiles at the two of you holding her down.
I'd like to wrench the staff out of her arm. I will break it, bend it back and break it if I have to, but I'd like to get that staff out of range.
Can Sam also run up at this point?
Yeah,
since Kyle's out of the way. So that's one thing.
Yeah, I'm
he's less
also
worried about.
making my way out into the hall. I'm walking though.
Oh,
I'm
really?
just
Okay.
pissed. I'm pissed off and walking towards this whole skirmish.
When you come out, you see the blast that Kyle took, and he hit the ceiling. He was hit so hard from something. You don't know exactly what it was. And then when he comes down to the ground, you see that Nova and Walter are on top of the Buhag trying to hold it down. And there are gashes and cuts all through her. Luckily not on your leg parts. But.
I would like that back.
And all right, so Nova and Walter, you're attempting to, or Nova, you're gonna. What's your speed, Nova? What's your speed, Walter?
Speed pool or speed?
Your speed pool.
16.
And
13.
Oh my god. You're
Yeah,
so
dang.
fast.
Yeah.
Walter, do either of you have initiative bonuses or anything?
No,
I don't know,
don't think so.
I acted first.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah. Yeah, you acted first, but you had a terrible initiative roll. I think you rolled a 5,
Yeah.
if I remember. 5, yeah. Nova, make me an initiative roll. be all fine.
Sorry, this dice is hard to read. 16.
Okay. So yeah, you will end up going before Walter. So you try and wrench this thing from her hand. Make me a might roll.
Okay.
Because you can get to the hand. It's just a question of whether you can pull it
That's
out.
a 19.
All right. So what special benefit would you like other than the damage?
Can I dislocate her shoulder? Is that possible?
Well, that's the damage. You're doing
Okay.
extra damage. But you also get an added effect.
She drops the staff.
Yeah, I'd like
Please,
her
because I
to
could
drop
come
the
grab
staff.
it.
I
Yeah.
don't say it.
I like her to let go
So
of the
they can
staff.
go-
Yeah.
You get her to you get the staff to roll out of her hand when you come down and do the damage. And
Perfect. Okay.
And you know that you're doing damage, but she's not like yelling or seems to be in pain at whatever you're doing. She was in pain at what Kyle was doing. Sam, you're coming up. Walter, what are you doing when the staff rolls out of her hand and Nova puts weight down on there? And
if I can do that, I will try to push the staff away with my foot while still trying to yeah.
all right.
Maybe I can try to pin her down as I did before.
Okay. So which one do you want to do more? Push the staff away with your foot or pin her down?
If I have to choose, I will probably push the staff away.
Okay, make me a speed attack. Do you have melee skills? I don't think you do, right? Or not many?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I have 13.
Okay. You go to kick it and you miss the staff. It's still in the same spot.
Okay.
Sam, it is your action. What are you doing when you see the staff rolled out?
I'm going to go grab it. I'm gonna run and grab it.
Okay. So you run past Kyle. Make me a speed defense.
Yay.
Friendly
16.
fire.
What?
16.
A 16. Okay. There's
Okay.
you feel a swing of like a claw or something as you go by, but you leap past and it just doesn't get you.
Okay.
And you land at the staff and you grab this and you pick the staff up.
Okay.
And Alder, what are you doing from the other side of the doors?
That's right.
Watching and panicking? I don't know. I genuinely there's definitely a moment where Alder is starts looking around the room for something to use as a weapon and then stops and realizes that that's not a good idea for a lot of reasons. Because if I break something, I'm gonna have to fix it now. So I don't want to damage anything that is part of the hotel that needs to be safe. So I have no weapon on me. I have my hands. I've put the glasses away by this point now. It's I got here. But this was genuinely as far ahead as I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think that if it looks so Sam is going for the staff and is able to get it back, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So Sam has the staff. They have this thing held down. Satori is coming. It seems like Kyle is going to be the one to deal with this or handle this. I think I will just step out of the door and kind of look at everyone handling everything and I guess try and help them hold her down. Just in case, to be one more, if they're kind of grappling, try and I don't know, hold her head down so she can't bite anyone. I'm not good at this. I have no combat skills whatsoever.
So you're going to open the door.
Yeah.
And try and pin her head down.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a might roll. A might attack.
I have nothing that will help with this, but everyone's been rolling really well, and now that I say that, I'm going to curse myself. 13.
Okay.
Not terrible.
There's a lot of movement going on, and you can't quite get her. Sam, can you make me a speed defense roll?
Or what are the rules for ones again?
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Oh, no.
So I get a GM intrusion. So you grab the staff, proud that you got it, and you feel her hand grab your leg. And she says something in some language you don't know. And your bones of your arms come together and merge. And your legs to your knees, from your knees to your feet, merge, and you feel like you've just been glued into one form, and it's like the flesh melded, and you can't walk or anything. You can only squirm or crawl. Make me a speed defense to maintain holding the staff.
Oh boy.
And it is incredibly painful, by the way, and you take
I'm gonna
2
use
stress for
one.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use an XP to reroll because I got a 2, and I would like to not lose the stat. I'm gonna mark the stress real quick so I don't forget. Okay. That's an 11. Does that do anything?
Okay. You fall unable to do any movement except squirming or crawling or rolling maybe. And this drops to the floor again. Nova, you and Walter and Alder see this happen, and it is just vile. You take 2 stress also. Satori, you see it happening as you start to get up to where Kyle is. And she says, "You are all next. I'll merge you into just a flesh pot for myself." And she starts to lift herself. And we lost somebody.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oops.
Of course.
It's Chenoa's nightly internet issue.
Don't worry.
We're
She'll
on
be back
schedule.
in 2 seconds.
I'll be right back, yeah.
Yeah.
She is the fastest returner, too.
Quick question.
Yep.
So I took 2 stress. Does that mean I take 2 away from like a pool?
No, stress is its own number.
Oh, okay.
If you look, you'll see a stress area on your sheet.
Yes. Okay.
And
Thank you.
they're back. And now they're
Much
in the right place,
longer than I was expecting it.
too. What are you when you see that? Did you fall out before I told you what you had seen?
I last thing I heard, Sam was getting his shit wrecked.
Yes.
And was getting melded together.
Yeah. And she started rising up and lifting up with the weight of the people trying to hold her down. They're feeling how strong she actually is. And Sam fell to the ground, dropped the staff, and then Kyle, as you were getting closer, was getting ready to pounce again. And
Okay.
you're literally right next to her, right behind Kyle as he moves forward. And he moves so fast. He's in a weird, like, partial transformed state. Mm-hmm. He's not a werewolf. He's just sort of a disfigured human with, the hair hasn't grown. He hasn't turned into a wolf. He's just
Yeah.
not fully there.
I'm gonna put like a comforting hand on his shoulder. And then with my other hand, I just with like so much rage am going to like reach at the chest of this boo hag and attempt to just claw my way through. And I am going to use a new ability called Impossible Strength to summon up a very surreal amount of strength, giving me a +4 to my melee damage and +2 to my might edge, which makes it a 3.
Yep.
I'm also spending 3 might from this pool and taking 3 stress as well.
Okay. All right, make me an attack. Damn. It's a good one for you.
Yes, it is. And I have light bashing, if that is. That's
yeah.
like my melee.
Yeah. You can use that for your attack.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I rolled a 10.
Okay. And you had
And I have a
the strength gives you an additional
Hey.
3 might, so you get
yeah, I have
3 there.
3 in edge right now. Yeah.
Well, edge allows you to use effort cheaper.
Yes. Yeah.
So did you want to use effort? Because if you
I'm pretty
wanted to
sure
use
I already
effort-
spent because I only have 1
Oh,
effort.
okay. Well, now you have 3 edge.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with this. So you could actually push it. You could ease it by 3 at a cost of. You have a. Hold on, I'm gonna do your sheet again.
I have a 3. Well, I have a 1 edge now, and it increases by 2. So
So it would be 2 less, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be a 5. It'd be a cost of 5 to go all the way up 3 by 3 if you wanted to do it, but you'll have to spend it.
yeah, I only
It's up
have
to you.
1 might left in my pool.
Oh, okay.
After
so
this.
you're not gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, the 10, you're eased by her, held by 2 people. So
Yes.
each gives you 2. So
And light
that 10
bashing,
becomes a
that's my
16,
melee.
17, 19. So you end up with a 19 by the time you're done. So
Yeah.
you hit, and
Okay.
it is a monstrous hit.
Just clawing my way.
So you do 4 extra damage. What do you
Yeah.
normally do as your damage? Let me see what you're doing normally. What tier are you?
I'm in 3 now.
So you do 3 damage plus that.
Plus
your
4.
melee weapon. Right, 4, 7, 8. So you do 8 damage and slam her body against the bar between the doors. Alder's right there, by the way.
Yeah.
And you try and claw
Just, like,
your way
lift.
into her chest where Kyle had already bitten and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're doing that, Kyle leaps forward also. Can you make me a attack roll for Kyle on top of yours?
Yeah. 12.
Okay, he hits also. And Walter, you and Nova are like holding this figure and keeping her occupied and held, knocking the thing out of her hand. And between Satori and Kyle coming in and attacking, you feel the body of this thing go limp in your hands. You know, and you have like held, you know, you're holding as much as you can, and then her body just goes limp and falls to the ground.
I think she like gets held for a second as I'm lifting her up, and I like
Okay.
let her slide down. And I take my skin back.
We'll get to that in a minute. Kyle stops for a minute and runs down the hall the opposite way and just flees the scene. When you go to try and pull the skin off, it's like her skin.
It's
like
just rip
part
it.
of her body.
Yeah.
Sam is in really bad shape.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna run over to Sam.
With my hands still glued together.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
try
like
and
they're
figure
glued.
out.
It's more like your flesh is fused.
Ugh, that's worse.
We gotta get him to. We gotta get you to the hospital.
Can a hospital fix this?
Like ASAP.
I don't know that this is a hospital problem. I'm gonna look at Satori and Walter. Do you guys know any healing stuff that might undo this? Is that a thing?
To unflesh meld somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam, are you
great.
are you okay?
Am I in pain, or is it just weird feeling?
Can we argue this?
Yeah, we could roll like an occult.
I mean, if we are we taking actions right now?
No, you're out of initiatives. You're not in combat anymore.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna look at my thing and see if I can make a roll or anything.
Yeah, I can make an occult.
Nope, I can't do anything.
If you
We're
have
just stuck.
an occult skill, you can make an occult roll.
Yeah, I do now.
I will do that. I will do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it after last time.
12 and trained. No, trained?
Yeah, I got an 11 and trained.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to specify so it's stated. I'm gonna grab the staff so that it's not lying on the floor, and like I think I grab it and go to offer it to Sam, and I'm like, nope, no, I'm gonna hold on to this for now.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just chill down here, I guess.
So it's yours rolls an 18. What was yours, Satori?
I got an 11 and trained, so I'm one below.
Okay. You suspect that this is a temporary malady.
Mm-hmm.
That it will undo itself. It's generally powers this great aren't meant to last long.
Yeah.
They're meant to be to give you time to flee or whatever else you're going to do. Kill somebody or what have you.
Do I think that this also applies to my shin skin? And that if I that my shin skin will, if I get it back.
Sure. You might have to literally peel it away from the boohag to put back to have it regrafted at a hospital or something, or occultly done.
I have a question. May I have the final shape of the scene? I'm a little confused.
Okay, sure. The boohag is on the ground at what are two doors that were in the middle of the hall that blocked off part of the hotel from the other part. And her body is on the ground, and there is actually some of Satori's skin been pulled up like a sock on the Boohag's lower legs and become the skin of the Boohag. Sam can tell you that Boohags wear the skin of their victims, and they take the skin sometimes in whole in one piece, but she didn't roll as good enough for that.
Okay.
And all of you are around. Kyle ran away. Alder's on the other side of the doors, but had opened the door.
And does the Boohag look like it's moving?
No. Looks perished.
Okay. I'll try to examine the body.
Tried what?
Try to examine the body. Like, maybe there's some sort of mechanism that makes things like this. So I'll try to have an idea.
There is on her wrist a small pouch that looks like it's made of like a pinkish leather. And from your occult understanding, that might have some effect.
Is that a skin pouch?
It's
Can I-
some kind of leather.
My skin bag. I paid good money for that tattoo.
I'll try to, I don't know, maybe remove that pouch.
Okay, you take the pouch off, and it's got some pink leather cords that holds it closed, like you can open it.
Okay, I just open it.
All right. Inside of it, you see there is a desiccated eyeball, a finger, and a bit of
Was
some
it my
organ
finger?
meat. No. And a bit of
Okay.
some kind of organ meat.
If she just had snacks or something.
Snacks.
And what do you do
It's a
when
bag
you're
of
looking in it? I mean,
snacks.
do you show everybody else?
No, but I will try to put it in some sort of way. Like, what would you do with these? Because it doesn't look like it's related to Satori's legs, for example.
Right. It looks like it's ritual components for whatever it was doing.
Skin ripping.
Okay, so I'll poke the body with my foot for a couple of times,
Okay.
and if I'm sure that it's inanimated right now, I'll just say I have to go back. Maybe I can find a solution.
Yeah, I'd like my skin. Can I see the bag? I don't know if I can take my own skin back, but poor Sam might need the rest of the day off. It'll wear off.
If I can get out of here because I'm still a worm. I guess I'll just be
I
screaming
can
because I'm just like I
carry
literally
you,
can't
probably.
Oh, I can get him. Sam, are you okay with me lifting you up?
do. Sure.
Okay. Maybe we can get a hotel
You can-
room for you.
Yeah,
to rest.
you can put him in my room if you need to.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and lift Sam up very carefully. And bring him to Satori's room
Okay.
to lay him down for a bit.
And you lay him down, and you see, even in the time that you've been getting him there, that he's starting, his arms are beginning to slowly peel away from each other.
Good. Okay.
Well, that's a relief.
It's not comfortable though, and there is definitely some pain involved in it, because it's like it was merged flesh.
Okay.
Okay.
And Satori, you feel skin, like on your skin there's an itching. Not on your skin, on the lack of skin area. There's this itch that is, maybe it's more of a tingle than an itch at this moment.
Like an itch as in it wants its skin back, or an itch as in like it's not doing good, fam. I mean, I'm also not doing great.
Yeah.
Like health-wise, I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah, that was a nasty couple hits you took.
Yeah.
You do damage there.
I'm gonna go stumble away and see if I can find Kyle. I just look at my skin. Walter still has the patch, right? The little pouch.
Yeah. By the way, I just wrote a personal question on Discord, so I will do my actions according to it.
Okay.
But before I go try and find Kyle, if Walter lets me, I'll definitely inspect the pouch myself and see if just by holding it I can like take my skin back. So other than that, I don't know what to do. Other than be hurt for a bit. But I look to Walter. Can I take a look at that pouch?
Actually, probably Walter left the area after saying that. I can find a way.
You'll figure it out for me? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna go find Kyle.
Walking is painful.
Yeah. And I'm just
Skinless legs.
shuffling.
Yeah. What about you, Alder and Nova?
Like, Nova, you took Sam back.
Oh yeah, you took some.
I did, yeah.
I think I really like watch everyone leave, and just like, Satori keeps saying that she's gonna teach me how to fight. It hasn't happened yet, and I'm marking that higher on my priority list because I keep not knowing what to do. I'm honestly probably gonna take the fact that everyone is distracted and busy to go back to the office, and do the research that I need to do, and just kind of hope that everyone else finds something. I'll probably do this, and then if I like go back to the office and look into the wood repair that I need to find, and then if I haven't heard anything from the others by the time I'm done, I will go and try and check on Sam.
How are you getting to the office?
North.
Walter, you get to a place of privacy, and you feel like
I can say that I feel some sort of deep hatred because encountering with this thing, it was always unpleasant moment,
Yes.
except the club part.
Right.
So that actually made him more angry because he basically warned that she should stay away from his friends, but she didn't do that. He wanted to make her pay, but Kyle jumped off and kind of ruined that moment for Walter. So, well, please go on.
In that buildup of anger, you feel like an internal heat just rising as you get angry. Go on.
So, with that hatred and that burning fears, he just holds the pouch and starts to squeeze.
And when you do, you feel heat, and then your hand through your hands, fire flickers between your fingers. And when you open them a few minutes later, ash drops to the table. Satori, you feel...
Does my skin come back?
Your skin starts to very slowly reform over the torn parts of your leg.
As I'm walking.
Sorry, Walter, what were you saying?
Walter just sniffs the ash a little. And that's all.
Walter did it. You don't know where Kyle went. You can't find him.
Can I try and smell him? I'm not a werewolf or like have any skills towards it, but I feel like he's kind of a pungent person, so...
Alright, I'll give you a roll. Why not?
Can I roll a perception?
Yep, I'll give you a perception roll.
Oh, man.
Spell. That was funny.
It was cold. Okay, 18.
And you don't catch his pungent scent, his wet dog smell.
Great. All right. Is Dawn around?
In the elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I summoned Dawn.
You mean you go to the elevator?
Yeah. And I hit the button.
Well, you get in the elevator and he is there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dawn.
Hey there, Satori. You
Have you seen Kyle? Or
not
heard any heavy footsteps running?
No, I haven't.
Great.
Is everything okay? You look disturbed.
I feel awful, actually. But I think it's dealt with. There's a boo hag in the building. I don't think Eileen is gonna be very happy.
I don't know what a boo hag is, but it sounds like something Eileen would not appreciate being in the building. You're probably right about that.
She kind of stole my shin skin. I like showing my legs as they're like reforming.
And you can see it.
I still have blood everywhere on my like ankles and
there's sinew of flesh kind of reaching up and around, very slowly trying to piece itself back together.
yeah. I was having a really good day.
I heard it said that we only gain wisdom through suffering. I guess tonight, you've become very wise.
Thank you, Dawn.
And the door opens.
I'm assuming to the first floor. I'm gonna go take a lap,
Sure.
use my new skin.
Your skin is growing. It's not really.
Yeah. No, I know. It's more or less a distraction to the fact that it's growing.
Yep.
And I'll just use that time to like keep an eye out for Kyle and just walk it off and breathe and be pissed and angry and yeah.
Sam, your arms slowly begin and legs slowly begin to unmerge. Nova's in there with you. And it is pretty disgusting, the separation of the flesh. It's almost like tendrils of worms kind of unpick from each side and give you your freedom of movement back.
Hands are like still stuck like this. You know. I mean, I guess I'm still just gonna wait it out if it's healing.
It takes about 15 minutes for it to finish disconnecting. Okay. It's not a tremendously long time.
Okay. That was horrible.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Never been happy to get control of my limbs back. Is a staff nearby? Can we retroactively say it's nearby?
No, somebody took the staff.
Alder did.
I had picked it up and it's probably like waiting for you on your desk.
Oh, okay. Alright, then Sam's gonna try getting up. Can I walk? I don't know if like having my legs fused together would affect my ability to move or
it doesn't affect your ability to move, but it does leave scars on your arms and legs.
Okay. Alright, don't know. At this point, Sam doesn't know how to feel about it, especially because he's more glad that he can move. He'll worry about the scars later, as long as they're not like infected or anything. So I guess I'll just look at Nova and be like, do you want to head back to the office, or is there anything else we need to do? Do we need to do anything about the body? Do we have to tell? Do we have to make a report about the boo hag?
Probably a report. I was gonna go see if the body is still there.
Okay.
And like,
I can come with you.
Okay. Are you sure you're okay?
No, but when have I ever at this point? I'll just follow.
Okay.
When you get out there, the boo hag looks more like garbage bags that had liquid in them and are sort of just have desiccated and are just piles on the floor, or a pile on the floor.
Okay, well, she's definitely dead.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is call biohazard cleanup.
That's a good idea.
Get them here to look at that.
Okay. I guess after that we can go to the office. I can't think of any. I don't want to touch that at all. I have no desire to.
That's valid. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping to. This sounds really morbid. I was kind of hoping to see if there was going to be a part of it left to like test and see what it reacts to. If that makes sense, like if there's metals it's sensitive to or materials, but I can't really test that with a pile of flesh, so yeah, she's gonna call biohazard cleanup. Get them there.
Okay. So they will arrive and take care of the Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for
Okay.
for joining us. Roll Moika. That's a cool name.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome,
We're
guys.
we're playing some Magnus Archives. You just missed the skin stealing, the flesh stealing off a living person.
I was momentarily a worm.
The melding of arms and legs between a person's own limbs. Ah, just a moment too late. Bonjour. So you go back to the office, Sam and Nova. Satori, you take your walk. Walter, where are you at are you in the office, or did you go on your own in another place?
Probably after doing that, Walter takes the stairs to the roof, brings out a cigar, takes a corner, gives his back to a wall or something, crosses his legs, and starts to sing a little. Do 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 do.
Very nice. You are in the hall enjoying a little singing, and you hear someone else start singing from in the stairwell also. Is that you, Walter? I didn't know you were a singer. And you hear Kyle saying to you,
Hey.
and he looks over the stairs from, like he was up higher than you. Is Satori okay?
Yeah, I fixed her. I fixed everything.
You what?
I will fix your situation too.
I don't. What about your situation?
I don't have a situation.
You're like me. I think you've got like an inner anger or something, you know?
Yes, that's what makes me me from the beginning.
But this isn't good for like this kind of anger. When you let it out, it's dangerous. It's painful. It's dangerous. You could hurt people that you love. I almost really hurt Satori tonight, and all I saw was blood, and it's not even the right time. Like, I don't know what happened tonight. Do you transform?
Walter just sits straight now,
And
gathering
he starts
his.
coming down the stairs, and he's back to normal Kyle form.
Okay, so Walter just comes closer to Kyle and looks at him and says, "Your situation is quite different from mine, but there's something you should know and keep it to yourself. Next time, when I'm angry, for whatever reason, if you step on my way, that will be the last thing you could try to do. If you can be a good boy, I will put my best effort to fix you as well."
And his face goes from the eager to learn kid to someone who feels like he stepped on a nail. I'll stay out of your way then. I don't.
Look, I know that you couldn't control that feel back in the corridor. That's totally understandable in our terms. But next time you have to, I don't know, put more effort on it. Anyways, as I said, if you can stay as a good boy, I will fix your problem too. Now I have to go. So Walter takes the stairs, but his walking is a little bit different. Maybe a little bit feminine, like a catwalk, maybe. And he continues on the sing. Do 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 do.
And you hear the door open as Kyle leaves the stairwell. And you have the stairwell all to yourself again, and your cigar, and your song.
Yeah. Walter will stay like that for a while.
Satori, as you're walking, you feel the skin regrowing itself. And after half an hour or so, your skin is back intact, sans the tattoos.
Wait, without? I don't have my tattoos?
Nope, not on those areas. And the worst part is it probably tore off part of where there was half a tattoo and left.
I've like got pieces of like wing on my ankle.
Yes.
It's just the edges of them.
Yeah.
God damn it. Ugh. I'm gonna need to make an appointment with my tattoo artist. All right. Well, since I haven't seen any Kyle, I guess I'll make my way back inside.
And when you come in, you see the door to the stairwell opening, and Kyle is coming out of the stairwell. And he looks a little disturbed. Oh.
Hey.
You're okay then. And
Yeah,
he comes over and
yeah.
he goes down onto his knees to look at your feet and your ankles. Wow. It's like a miracle.
I don't know what Walter did, but it took about 15 minutes for my legs to grow back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new tattoo. Part of it's gone.
You should be.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You seem a little
should-
better, but
Well, yeah, he has no more disfiguring or anything. You ought to be. You should stay away from Walter. Like, he scares me a little bit, and I don't. I mean, he might hurt me. He might hurt you. Like I think he has something like me in him too. Like an.
did he
inner
say something?
anger. No, but like, he looks. I don't know. He looks like he could. Not looks. You know how, like, I'm a dumbass and I'm
Yeah.
dangerous? He's not a dumbass.
Of course.
And he's dangerous. That's way more dangerous than me.
Yeah, I can go talk to him.
Just be
Suss
careful.
it out.
Like, just
He's been really odd lately. Like, a little bit more odd for Walter, because Walter's just kind of, like, a little odd, a little reserved.
your whole group's a little odd. But Walter, I think Walter has potential to harm all of you, both in the capability to do it and potentially the interest down the road. Like I don't control this easily. I don't control it at all, it seems. I don't even know what happened today. It's not the right time of the month. I'm not supposed to change now. And when I saw...
It was anger.
When I sensed it from all the way down in the office, I could feel something wrong. I would have killed anybody there if I felt they were endangering you. And she was endangering you. I would have killed her. That thing. That thing.
What? Cunt.
You shouldn't use words like that. That's not very becoming.
I mean, it's my favorite cuss word. You can't tell me what to do, Kyle.
All right. Yeah.
And she's
my mom
a
used to do that when
cunt.
I would say shit.
Well, your parents are very, very great people, so it makes sense.
They're just farmers. You're simple. That's all.
Sometimes simple is better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm simple. Walter ain't simple. He's complex. Alder's complex too, but in a kind of a nice way. Kind of. I kind of like Alder's complexity. Yeah. It's funny and fun.
Alder it's got a lot going on. He's friends with a machine. He loves seances and is also friends with a guy. Alder just makes friends with the most outlandish people. I don't understand it at all, but they love it.
And he can tango. I saw it.
I think that was Eileen. I haven't seen Alder dance like
it takes
alone before. That's the whole saying, Kyle.
That's what I heard. Not being a tangoer myself, I mean, there's two people. It would look so funny if someone tried to tango without a partner, I suppose.
I mean, that's just called dancing, but...
We should check on Sam, too.
Yeah, I think he's in our room.
Okay.
Where's Walter?
I don't know.
I squint.
I smelled a cigar up in the hall, up in the stairwell, and I know Walter smokes cigars.
Maybe I should just go check in on him.
All right, I'm gonna go check on Nova and Sam. I think Alder wasn't even really hurt.
Alder just showed up at the end there.
He's quick. He can move about.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. Maybe he used the vents. I did unscrew the vent in our office, so...
I mean, that fight took a little while. Could have just run down the other hall and come back around the other way. It wasn't impossible.
Probably.
All right, well, just be careful.
You be careful.
And he starts going up the stairwell and goes to he gets off on the floor of the third floor. Mm-hmm. Has the hotel and the office.
I peek into the stairwell.
There's a little bit of an odor of cigar.
Do I hear anything?
Are you still singing, Walter? Up in the stairwell, or did you go somewhere else? Or did you stop singing?
Probably stop singing, like after repeating a couple of times.
Walter? I just say down the stairwell.
He doesn't turn his face and says, "Yep."
I make my way towards him a little bit. Thank you. My skin is better.
Glad to hear that.
How are you doing? I know we all just kind of leaned into a frenzy there for a moment.
You know, we, at least since some time, we don't have a normal day. And I'm trying to adapt.
I understand. I was having the best day, believe it or not. And then I took one step out of my room. I actually slept like all night and all morning. Have you slept, Walter?
Not yet. But it's nothing unregular.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure you were doing okay.
Thanks.
I know we've not exactly gotten off on the right foot sometimes, so we are the protectors of the group after all. I understand if you're feeling weighed down. But you're not alone.
I hope so.
You hope you're not alone?
Sometimes.
Every single one of us are never truly alone. Satori just kind of waits in the silence. Comfortably. To see if Walter does or says anything, or is also just kind of sitting in the moment.
Walter will stay in silence as well. And having another puff from the cigar.
I reach my hand out like I also want a puff.
Here.
And I take it and I puff and pass it back.
So, what do you know about this werewolf thing?
Kyle?
Werewolf thing.
Yeah, Kyle.
It doesn't have to be him specifically. It could be someone else who brought this curse to him, or maybe he infected someone else. Do we know anything about it?
I think it started in high school. It's when I met him. We've known each other for... God, how long has it been? Almost 12 years, probably? About? But
Yeah.
yeah. He used to drink a lot. Still kind of does. I've been trying to wean him off of it, but he blacks out during the full moon and turns into this werewolf creature that is lustful for a hunt. And I don't know how, but Teddy found him, or he found Teddy, and she really enjoyed the thought of him becoming a part of this red club, because he doesn't really have any control over what this lustful entity of destruction is, much like Teddy, who has embraced it. But
I will need to talk to him about the details. There are different myths about werewolves. Some think that it's some sort of infection. Some think that it's a curse, mostly a family curse.
yeah, because from what I've heard, you know, if he was turned, I think traditionally you have to kill whoever turned you. And I don't think his family are werewolves. I've met them. They seem like normal people.
Could he be adopted or something?
No, he looks exactly like his parents. His dad is like nearly as tall as him, as if not taller. But he means well. Kyle does.
Sounds like you're really close.
Yeah. I guess so. I've never really had anybody to talk to about this kind of stuff other than like the people I work with. Granted, I hadn't seen him in like 10 years till he showed up at my door 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Was that the moment you learned about him? Or you
No.
already knew?
I knew. I found out a long time ago.
Does he really want to get rid of this thing?
He does. He's hurt people. People that he's definitely never wanted to hurt.
I see. You know, sometimes when you have something out of control, you're kind of scared of it. But when you maintain some control, that might change some things.
Yeah. He
Like-
does let his emotions get the better of him on occasion.
I didn't like how he reacted back in the corridors. I mean, he was out of control. I can understand, but on the other hand, he was like a weapon,
Yeah.
quite effective weapon.
I think the weapon is only as effective as the user wants it to be. And I
If
don't know
we-
how much he wants to be put in that position.
If we cannot reverse the process, we can have this as a second option.
He would need to learn how to control it.
somehow. I don't know.
Like a mantra.
Maybe. I'm just trying to help here and also trying to be as realistic as possible. So
Yeah.
it's been decades, and I don't know if we can really fix it. But maybe we can find a common ground for him to deal with it better.
I hope so.
Good.
Back in the office, Nova, you are you were up with Sam still while he was healing, or you went back to the office?
We both went back to the office,
Yeah,
I believe.
right. That's
after
right, that's right.
fully healed. Yeah.
Right. You get back in the office. Alder is there, clicking away on the computer, and your staff is on your desk.
Yeah, I go pick it up and I'm like holding it a little tighter, like, God, I almost lost this thing after everything we did to not lose it the night before.
As Sam comes in, I will turn around. I think, after like a second, I'm very engrossed in what I'm doing, so it like takes a minute to be like, "Oh, you're back." Hey, Sam, you're walking. That's good. You're
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, I mean, I showed the scars. They don't hurt, but otherwise I'm okay.
That's good. That seemed like it reversed itself fairly quickly.
Yeah, thankfully, I did not like the idea of having to crawl for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Wasn't sure how we were gonna fix that one. Um, yeah, so, how are you feeling? Like, still don't believe in ghosts and supernatural and all that stuff, or
I I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, some odd stuff has definitely been happening to you last couple days. Very unexplainable, supernatural type things, it seems to me.
Yeah, sure thing. Sam's trying not to, like, he's already frustrated with one. He almost lost the staff again. He's still trying to come to terms with everything else that has happened and how it affects what he had seen as a kid. So Alder's like might not mean it, but it's starting to get on his nerves, and he's trying very hard not to snap.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, I think thankfully Alder is like still in the middle of investigating, um, and will kind of, I think first ask like, do you know where Satori and Walter went?
Nope, they both. Actually, that is concerning. I don't know if her legs are okay anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what else was needed from me, so I just came back here.
That's fair and smart, all things considered. Should we look for Satori or should we wait?
You can text her.
Oh, right. Yes, that's the thing we can do. I sent a text um on my phone. I'm like, just a general group chat text of like, where is everyone?
So, Tori, you and Walter, as you're sitting in that long pause, your phones buzz.
I check it. It looks like people are wondering where we're all at. I'll just say I'm heading back to the office. If you need a minute, I'll let them know where you are. And I just said on my way back to the office, and I sent him.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Nova? Welcome,
I
Rara.
think Nova's gonna sit down and kind of get back to work. Um, I think she's gonna try to look into Jamie. And she's got a drawing that um from Walter a while ago of a guy that she wants to try to look for him. Um, it's a sketch, so she wants to see what she can figure out, and then check on the Teddy stuff, see if there's been any sightings.
Wait, the sketches of whom again?
It was a person from Walter's dream.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're going into research mode.
Yeah, distractions.
Yeah. And you get a message on your screen. How's it going with the hunt for Teddy? And it's from Jamie.
His eyes. She sends a message back. Was just about to look into it now. How did you get? How did you message me on my computer?
How could I not? I wanted to make sure things were going okay.
Fair. I
I don't
haven't
know if
heard.
you've recognized, but I don't really have restrictions like that other people have. If I want to get a message to you, I'll get a message to you.
Yeah, I'm beginning to notice that. Um,
I really wish I
Jamie,
could see what you're doing all the time, though. Would you be interested in carrying like a camera with you?
absolutely not.
All right, it's just a thought. Just a thought.
Fair. Jamie, I got a weird question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know who? Did you let Eileen out?
Oh my God, Eileen is so cool. Have you met her?
Briefly, yes.
Oh, as she'd say, she's the bee's knees.
She's pretty cool. Um,
I don't like texting. I'm gonna call you,
okay.
and your phone rings.
Yeah, she picks it up. Hi, Jamie.
So, what do you know about Eileen? Like, she's cool as hell.
Very minimal. I know she's the creator of the building.
Yeah, she's the architect.
Yep.
Like the architect. Do you know how fucked up that building is? I love it.
She puts Jamie on speaker. What do you mean by fucked up?
Oh my God, that building, it's more like walking through architectural math. It's sort of like, have you ever seen like architectural renderings, like the sketchy drawings?
Yeah.
Now
Yep.
imagine walking through that. It is so cool. She was showing me some of this stuff. Damn.
That sounds dope.
It is dope. If you ever get a chance, you ought to give it a try. And you can hear this, Alder and Sam, because it's on speaker now. And then Satori and Walter. No, Satori walks in. I think Walter was still in the hall.
Nova holds up a finger and does that motion.
So, when I was talking with Jamie, she said she had a lot of problems with hunger. And she asked if I could bring her somebody that she could work with in that respect. So I opened one of the doors and went and got just a crew person around there. Somebody wouldn't be missed probably by anybody, and just brought him in. And there was a salt like thing that was holding her, so I kicked that open and let her out. And I don't think you should watch your feed, that's for sure. It is a little bit on the disconcerting side. You might find yourself retching or throwing up if you're not really prepared for it. But after she was sated, we could really talk.
What'd y'all talk about?
We talked about the beauty in like chaos mathematics and the ability to transcend space. And I guess in some ways, when you transcend space, you are potentially transcending time in a way. And she's sort of stuck between, her hotel here and the one in France. So she only really has two places she can go. So I'm working with some other mathematicians to try and see if we can solve that problem. Because her and I, we're like cut from the same thread.
It's cool to see you found someone else who's kind of similar.
I've never met another one. Honestly, I didn't know there was another one. And you know what? She's older than me.
No way.
She is. She is so damn old. And you know what? Did you know she has a floor on there in that building, in that space that not many people see? She had Teddy there for a bit, but Teddy had to go because you needed to take care of the problem. I didn't want Teddy to be just hanging out in a space and then suddenly be released later on, so I made sure that was out of the way so you could do your job. You are gonna kill her soon, right? Like,
oh, absolutely. Yeah, she's on my list.
She's gotta go. Like, I don't think like she's gonna get to all of you if she can. I think she already attacked Walter or got to Walter or something. Is Walter still there? Like,
yeah, he's still here.
So she missed? That's not like her.
So she attacked him recently?
Yeah, she's supposed to attack him. I think she said she was going to attack him at his house. I guess.
No way.
Yeah, she knew where he lived, so that was coming.
Okay.
I mean, if it hasn't happened yet, then she's going to do it soon because she is not someone who waits around. She is on the hunt.
I'm hoping to find her first. Jamie, did you bring Selena here?
Why does that matter? Why would that even matter?
A heads up would have been awesome.
Sometimes I do things when I'm sleeping that I don't really control, like it's like an alternate. When I'm asleep, I'm still doing the same things. So it's like an alternate me doing some things. So sometimes I do things and I don't realize I do them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. So she did come here. So your end of the deal kind of already happened.
Well, did you meet her?
I did. Well,
how'd it go?
not really meet her in person, I guess.
Oh, then it hasn't happened.
My coworkers met her.
Oh, that's not the same thing as you meeting her.
Fair.
I mean,
do you have access to information, Jamie?
I have access to the means of getting information.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm a little ditzy though. I forget because there's so many things going on that I'm juggling.
I can only imagine.
Space time is like really weird and requires some thought to manipulate and create. Access through.
This is going to sound weird. And I hope that it doesn't sound rude. But I was wondering, like, who are you that you can do things like this?
I serve. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a hint. Do you know who Junjito is? The author from Japan?
Do I? Probably not.
No.
I don't know.
Read some of their graphic novels. You'll get a better understanding.
Okay. I will do that.
I hope that we get to meet again soon after you've assassinated Teddy and gotten that problem off my hands and off your hands. I'm really hoping that it doesn't turn into a bloodbath for the rest of you too, though. I'm really surprised about Walter. That is surprising. All right. Well, I'm gonna run. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, that was a good chat. Thanks for calling,
All
Jamie.
right. And you can call me anytime. You know, you have my number, and your phone. You get a contact added, and when you look at it, the numbers and letters don't look like real numbers or letters. They're weird. Just, dial me up when you need something. All right, toodaloo.
Take care.
And hangs up. And all the rest of you are in there except Walter.
Shit, well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was Jamie.
Okay.
They messaged me on my computer. I never gave them away to.
So they can open metaphysical doors as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like on her phone on Amazon ordering a bunch of graphic novels from the recommended person as they talk. What? Teddy was planning to go after Walter a couple days ago?
She must not have gotten to him. I mean, I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything. Walter's
Maybe
been
he's-
acting a little weird, but
I feel like we'd know if Teddy went to him because he's like fine.
Yeah.
Well,
and I haven't
he's in
seen
one
or
piece.
heard. Yeah. I haven't seen or heard anything from Teddy in a while. Could always try and lay a trap for her.
What did she mean by the building is architectural?
The building
that
isn't
way.
real. The building is living.
It exists outside of space and time, I think is what I'm gathering.
I
Hey,
don't know.
I don't.
I don't know what that means. But there's another one in France, apparently, that Eileen can hop in between.
Man, this has been a long day already.
Yep.
And I've got so much paperwork to do. And now I have more paperwork.
Do you want help? I feel bad.
I just gestured to the stack that's been sitting on my desk. I have to fill out paperwork from yesterday. I have to fill out paperwork from today. Like, this is, we don't even have a case file for this. I still have to submit the stuff about the janitor and Eileen.
All right.
You can link Jamie to that because Jamie
Yeah.
led that janitor in there for Eileen.
Yeah, I heard that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I guess technically I wasn't allowed to do paperwork, Satori. Now you are in charge, so I might be. But you might not want me to.
Why? Why weren't you allowed?
I don't know. Maggie never let me help with paperwork. I think I filled something out in the wrong color ink once, and it just made more work for her. And so
Did you use a glitter pen?
maybe I don't remember exactly what
That's-
color. It might have just been like green or something. And apparently
Yeah,
it needs to be like black or blue ink for
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need,
for
like,
legal
these-
Yeah,
documents.
that's
The
typical.
Bic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The regular
Um,
ballpoint pen.
yeah, I know. I mean, I was just gonna do like I think we need to go to the courthouse at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Sam about that earlier, but maybe tomorrow now with everything that's happened.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. My legs hurt.
Yeah.
Like they're sore. It feels like, I had a skin infection and then skin regrew over it. So I don't know. It's just hot,
That sounds gross.
tingly, and not great. And I was having such a good day.
Those aren't
Yeah.
allowed around here.
Doesn't
Clearly,
seem like it.
the boo hag still has the tip of my finger. Not getting that back. She probably ate that shit.
Yeah,
She's
it's
like,
gone.
she's a pile of
Of goop and
disintegrated
flesh.
mush.
Yeah. And now I have to pay a tattoo artist to do the same tattoo that they tattooed on me like 6 months ago.
Oh,
My tattoo didn't even reform.
Oh, that sucks.
maybe because it healed? Because ink
Yeah,
is like
I show
technically
them.
new.
Oh, you
See,
got like half of a
There's
wing.
bits of it. Yeah.
Huh.
Like, what even is this? I'm gonna have to
Maybe-
Sharpie it in for like till I get it finished. It just looks stupid now. I gotta wear high socks. What's more dumb? Half finished tattoo or high socks in Florida?
Eye
Flesh
is
socks is
definitely
pretty
worse.
gross.
At least you would have your dignity with a weird tattoo
Mhm.
and not
Yeah.
sweat as much.
Do you wear Crocs with your high socks too? Because that completes the look.
Oh,
Listen, only if it's in sport
it would
mode.
be slides. Yeah, it'd be
Uh.
slides like Chacos.
Or Birks.
Yeah, that's
Uh.
the only. Yeah, I'll wear socks and sandals. Gonna admit it. As long as they're like the sandals that don't have like the toe loops, because that's like diabolical if you're wearing
That-
sandals with toe loops and socks with them.
that's pushing it.
Yeah.
Walter, where did you go after the meeting with Satori in the stairwell?
I mean, probably I'll spend some time at the terrace, and then I'll go back.
To the office?
There's still things to talk about.
All right. You arrive in the office and they're all talking about shoes and socks and tattoos.
Nice.
Walter comes back in.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
Walter.
Hey. Is everything better now?
Somewhat, yeah. We're not
You're
at
not a
risk of
worm.
dying right now. Yeah, I'm not a worm. Satori got her skin back. So I think we're better.
Great.
Yeah.
So, since everyone's here except Kyle, maybe we can start to talk about this, werewolf situation.
Before we forget, now that wow, we have not all been together in the same room for like a while. I mean, we were all together, I guess, when we were dealing with Sam's thing, but like in the
Yeah.
office all together.
Yeah.
For
Wanna
like
have
a couple
drinks?
of days.
Yes.
You know what? I'll take a drink. Sure. Why not?
Okay.
The
While
meeting's
you're getting
gonna be
that-
much more fun.
Nova, we were talking earlier about code word, phrase, identifier, how to
right.
know that you are you and not your sister because you look like exactly the same.
She
Um,
does have pretty cool boots, though. I'm not gonna lie.
she definitely has a better fashion sense than me. Um, I won't lie. And her eyes are a little different, but that's about it. Um, a code word? God, I don't know.
Or like an introductory thing that we say to like know that you're you. That like only the people in this room know. Just in case that happens again.
Oh, wait. Well, your sister wasn't there when we were at your place before the red-haired guy showed up. You remember what Kyle was making in the kitchen, right?
Oh, could really go for a sloppy Joe right now. Yeah.
Code word, Sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
why
mean,
not? It would be
whatever.
hard to guess. Yeah.
It's really random, and I
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever eaten sloppy joes as kids, honestly. So,
It's perfect then. So I just thought about it. I was like, she wasn't there, I hope.
Yeah.
Damn, Sloppy Joes were like a regular Friday meal for my family.
Yeah, mine too.
Hey,
in
I
real
just-
life, same, but
In
for
real
Nova,
life, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And for Satori, yeah.
Just wanted to have something established just in case. I mean, hopefully we can tell the difference, but now that we know she exists, we can be a little more on the lookout.
Yeah,
Um,
there's that code word will work, but there are subtle personality differences as well. Like she's peppier than me. She's never gonna be like, sup. Never. She doesn't do that. Um, she's not very chill.
You should get a
that's
tattoo.
good to know.
I have tattoos.
Like
Oh.
visible ones.
No, because I wear long sleeves all the time when I'm in professional settings, but she like rolls up her arms and up her sleeves, her long shirt, and there she's just got sleeve tattoos.
Oh, we could just do that too.
Yeah,
That's
that works.
That works. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Unless she goes
great.
and gets
Yeah.
identical ink.
Yeah.
that'd
Which
be
I
so
wouldn't even
expensive.
know
Yeah.
how she would be able to do that. She'd
She'd need to
so
go to
many
3 different
photos.
tattoo artists.
Yeah.
My
Hey,
lord.
well,
You should hook
I
me up
think-
with your artist. You got any here?
No, I need a new artist here, actually.
Yeah, I have one, but she's always booked.
Yeah, just ask me to show you my arms. And if she
Yeah.
won't, talk about sloppy joes.
yeah. I think
And-
that settles that. Yeah.
Walter comes in with a wooden plate that has large shot glasses. They have some sort of drink. Like the bottom layer is yellow, middle layer is orange, and the top layer is red. And the top layer has fire on each of them.
Yo.
And there are short but large straws on the plate as well, and he politely serves the drinks.
I just blow on the fire a little bit to like extinguish it a little and just knock it back.
Those are awesome, Walter. Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Walter
I
has
don't
a
know
real
what to call
talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire and alcohol.
Do you knock it back, Alder?
Think so. I think that Alder is trying to learn, like, to drink more because Eileen is always offering them drinks.
Don't spill
I
it
know-
or we're gonna have to try and find a fire.
Extinguisher.
Actually, sure, yeah.
All you have to do is put the straw and drink all at once. Don't stop. Like this.
Okay. Okay.
Just smoke. It burns so good.
Sam's gonna do it as well. He kind of hacks a bit. He does not like the taste of alcohol, but he's just like, "I'll do it, sure." Just that was fine.
Yeah, Nova knocks hers back.
So, I know, Walter, you want to talk about the werewolf stuff. I still think we need to go to the courthouse tomorrow. And also maybe Spain at some point.
Spain?
I feel like that's a very big, yeah, because like the volcanoes and
Oh, right.
and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where, oh my gosh, I can't, I have to like look at my board to remember, because in character I don't remember the name of the person we're going after, because it's been so long since we talked about the fire cult.
Adira?
Adara,
Yeah,
yeah.
Adara. Adara apparently went to Spain, so,
Yeah, I mean, we can check the news to see if there's any dangerous fire stuff going on that area, but maybe we can start with talking about what happened with the red-haired guy and those weird ladies, like a conclusion, you know. I mean, is it the
Yeah.
end?
I think at least the red-haired guy's fully dead. Like, I don't think he's coming back. Oh, did we?
He was dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nova looks longingly at her glass and
And-
it's sad that it's empty.
And I have another question, like, what do you think about all of these, Sam? Like, will there be anyone else to chase for this staff?
Not that I can think of. No, he was like the only person. And the Boo Hag is dead, so
Okay. So it seems like we have nothing else to concern about this topic, right?
nope. I think we can close the book on that.
It's been crossed off the list.
Thank you,
Gone, it
Walter.
doesn't exist
It's
anymore.
official.
It's official.
Nice.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay. But you know, if you need to talk about this weird kind of stuff, you can always knock my door.
I appreciate that.
So, I'll just turn to Satorin. Can you call Kyle? I think
Yeah.
we have to have him for this specific topic.
Yeah, I can just go get him. I'll just be back in a minute. I'll walk up to our room.
You get to the room and he's not there, and it looks like his clothes have been taken.
God damn it, Kyle. I like get out my phone and call him.
And it rings and rings, and then he answers.
Hey, where are you at?
I can't stay near you. I don't want to hurt you, and I know that I'm going to hurt you if I'm there.
Okay.
I'm too dangerous to be around.
I think you're overthinking things like right now. Do you want to like come in to the office? Like we have some questions for you. Like we want to help you. And we need to know, how this started. I'm like walking back to the office at this point too.
All right, I'll come back. God damn it. And he's like, Kyle, you're an idiot. And he hangs up.
Well, that was productive. I get back to the office like a lot sooner than expected.
Right.
Oh, where's
From the lobby.
Kyle?
Yeah. He's coming. It's gonna be a minute. But he's on his way.
Yeah. 5 minutes later, the door opens, and he has the lampshade bar, and he has his shirt used to tie up the rest of his belongings like a hobo stick. And he comes
This
in
guy.
and sets that in the corner.
Why don't you have a seat?
Is this like an intervention or some shit like that?
Not yet.
You're the ones drinking.
Do you want one?
Me? That's me.
Yeah, I'll have a drink. That'd be good. And he sits down. And he looks at all of you, not sitting, just standing over him.
I'll sit down.
Uncomfortable. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't think you can actually help me. You know, it's like...
Do you really want to get rid of this?
Of course. I mean,
Okay, I'll be
murdering people or hurting people.
I'll be realistic about it. Satori told that it's been at least a decade, so there's a possibility to not being able to reverse your situation, but there's another possibility, like maybe we can help you to control it a little bit better, maybe more better, I don't know.
Or like it all. I kind of side-eye Kyle.
Okay, so how do I do that? What do I need to do?
I don't know. We will work on it, but first of all, we have to agree on that. Like, packing up like this will not help you out. Do you have any better option than us?
Well, I don't want to hurt Satori or any of the rest of you. So, me being around you, when I can change on a dime, apparently, even when it's not like a full moon, I'm not safe to be around, and I don't want to hurt, you know.
Okay, but we can have some precautions about it. That might be uncomfortable for you, but if you think that the safety comes first, and we can try to control your unexpected behaviors, we can say, but we still have some time. So first of all, you can start with giving us the whole story. Like, how did it start? Do you know the source of this situation?
Yeah, I kind of know. I mean, I wouldn't say I know, but I... Well, it was a dark and stormy night. And I think this is where we're going to break. And we'll get the full story next week. Because I don't want to do it right at the end of the night. Leave it with...
God damn it, Kyle.
That is Kyle's way.
Can that be next episode's title? God damn it, Kyle.
That would be great.
Moral SAO.
It's been said at least once every episode for like the past 4 episodes, so...
For real.
He's a doofus.
I mean, I said it in my character episode too, so...
Yes. you did. So even more than all the episodes. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raid.
Have a good night.
From friends.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Night.
Bye.